Hello everybody, my name is Ungar and welcome to Taur. This is a game that I think a while ago I made a community poll asking you guys with a bunch of different games what you wanted to see me play. I believe we played most of those. If we didn't, I will get around to those at some point. And this was one of them, which we have not played. So I think now we are going to give it a try. So it's also really hard to explain how the game works in words, so I think we're just going to jump into the new campaign. And it is insanely difficult. I don't know why, maybe it's just insanely difficult or I'm really bad at the game, but we're going to go on easy difficulty just so that we don't get overwhelmed with stuff on the first day. But there's a big, long intro, and I believe there's no voiceover, so I'm going to voice over it for you guys so you don't sit here in silence for a while. Okay. Or not. Okay. It goes a little faster than I thought. After refusing to trade their advanced weapon technology with the warmongering Imperion, the Taurons were declared galactic traitors, or terrorists. A full-scale planetary invasion of Taria, I have no idea how to pronounce that, and total war ensued shortly thereafter. Heavily outnumbered and inexperienced in war, the Taurons estimated their likelihood of their total annihilation to 99.8%. Oof. In its desperation, the Tauron High Council made a radical decision to grant full operational command of a Taur-class battle station to a primitive, warmongering organic. Welcome, Commander. Okay, so that's the intro. I voiced over it very badly and missed a lot, but basically, we're going to war with space dudes. And there's a lot happening here. We can't do anything on this menu yet, so we will, or I will show you that once we do our first little battle. So here on the side we can see war zones. There will eventually be multiple options, but right now there's just one. And you can, oh, let me just get rid of that. You can see on the side here, it gives you some info about it, like how much control you get from winning, or losing, or abandoning it. How much enemy resistance, some of the resources you can get, and then we just click deploy. So we're just going right into the Desolate Fields first map. And we are this big cannon up here. There's obviously some of this stuff up here that just shows you some of the controls. I've played this before, so I don't need to look at that. If you guys are planning on getting the game, I would definitely recommend looking at this, because some of the controls are a bit complex. You can read over that now. Oh, I looked in the total wrong direction. But we're just going to boom, bam, boop. Smash the first enemy. I'm going to get rid of that just to clear up some more space. But yeah, you can see there's little flame things or something over there, and wow, I just missed a ton of shots, but those signal where the enemies are going to drop, so look around the map for those, and you should see some of the enemies. The first day is always easy on any difficulty. Maybe I miscalculated that. There's 5 enemies from the 1 that spawned last wave, so that's scary, but we got these guys. They're basic enemies. But I believe they're hurting me. So, we will abruptly, blow them up. There we go. And that is the first level. There's literally 7 dudes here. So, pretty simple. But, as you could probably see throughout some of the level, we were gaining resources. There's also a little thing about resources that you can read here. But, like I already said, I've played the game, so I know all about all these resources. And the most important ones for us to collect is going to be energy, or power, standard power cores, these crystals, and these crystals. So red, green, blue, and energy are very much Very, very important resources. And over here, if we click R, we can go to the Research tab. Now, this may look very complicated at first, but, well, it is very complicated. And what we can do is we can buy these little towers that will help us in defeating the enemy. So obviously, by ourselves, we are going to be insanely outnumbered and destroyed. But I'll show you here, we'll be able to buy some towers and put them next to ours to help us. And just bought that one if you couldn't tell. But anyway, next day. I think we're going to do 4 days, depending on how fast these go. The first one was insanely quick, because it's the first one. But, yeah, new map, and I believe if we press space, yeah, we get this big menu here. Now, this is going to allow us to buy a slot, just like that, holding left shift on it, I think, left click. And then you can do left click again, and it brings up this, where you can buy all these towers. Now, this one's blue, because we bought it in the menu, but as you can see, we don't have any of the blue things that I was talking about, which are very important, and we can't buy it, but we actually just got a blue thing. So let's click that, and then if we go space again, we can get out of that menu, and we can see the little turret has dropped down, which should start firing at enemies. And perfect, the first enemy has spawned in the way of this turret. So, I'm going to let this guy hopefully rip and tear through him to show you how great these turrets are. These guys are really insane, I promise. Okay, that was a lie. They kind of suck on their starting level, but we can upgrade them. So that is what we're going to do when we beat this level, is spend some points in making our turrets a little more powerful. Because, I mean, he hit him, but, not the first time, which is not good. We want to be destroying these guys instantly. And this level is also seeming just as... Oh, I keep saying that the levels are easy and it keeps spawning enemies. This thing up here, this Thrasher guy is the bane of my existence. He's got a rocket launcher, and that like one-shots our base. And for some reason they spawn all the time. So we want to just absolutely rip and tear through them. But our turret actually did a lot of work there and just shredded those three while we took care of the Thrasher. But victory! Now we've claimed this part of Taria. I've got no idea how to pronounce these names, so very sorry about that. But we're already at 73% control of the entire planet. Mainly because it's on easy difficulty, but I mean, still, we're destroying these guys. And if we go back to the research tab, we can see these are sort of orange because we can't buy them. But these are green, which means we can buy them. Now, this just increases their health. This increases their range, reload speed. What are we gonna get? I think we actually go for interceptor control. Now, another very interesting thing is it's not just turrets that we can buy. I will show you here that we can buy sort of like minions to come out and help us. Exactly how the enemy spawns their little square dudes that walk around and attack me, we spawn our own little square dudes to go attack them. So that is very fun. More info here. I highly recommend you read all of these, they're very important. But we are going to go up here, buy this slot, and wait for more money, because we can't buy anything. But along with that, the dude I bought wasn't actually a ground unit like the rest of the enemies. There are space modes, or like air modes, that like spacecraft fly in. And you know, spacecraft are pretty epic. So, well, if you can put it together, I bought a spacecraft, or aircraft. I'm not sure what exactly this is, if we're on like an asteroid or a planet. Not sure what this area would be considered as with all these goofy little robots. But anyway, besides our explosives being highly inaccurate, we are totally destroying the enemies. They're not even getting close. Uh-oh. See, what did I tell you? These rocket launcher guys, they can shoot from like miles away, and they're insanely powerful. There we go. Got him, though. Die, please. Yeah. There you go. This guy can actually take damage and die, which is very, very not good. But, we did it. A victory. Lagoon secured by, I'm gonna just say Tauron forces. Not sure on that, though. But anyway, we literally have, what is this? 90? No, almost 90% control of the entire planet. 88 to be exact, but it's close enough. And yet again, we're going to return to the research tab, and this time, what are we gonna buy? I think we want, more damage might be cool on our aircraft, because they're very inaccurate, so I want to make sure that if they hit their shots actually do something. So I think we'll go for that. And now we can see that the resources are increasing, and so will the enemies. So the game's about to ramp up insanely quickly, as it usually does. But I think, yeah, this has more resources. So we're going to go here to the sand pits with these, you know, pits in the sand, as the level name suggests. But immediately, there's absolutely nothing to do. So we wait until the first enemies spawn. And we just got a blue crystal, which means we can go here and actually finally get our first interceptor. You can see this thing spawns, but along with that, we got a little aircraft flying around. And he just like the turret, can't hit anything. But I mean, he looks insanely epic, so that is a plus. And I cannot see through those. But yeah, 150 HP, pretty good damage. This thing will make a fine addition to our collection. And finally got that... What am I hitting? Oh, I was hitting that. Finally got that, what's it called? I literally can't... Oh, explosive. I'm pretty sure it's an explosive because it exploded. We finally got that to hit something, so that is great. And these sand pits are like really hard to shoot around, so I guess we wait for the enemies to come to us. But once they do, like usual, they just get, you know, obliterated. I think that guy's dead. Where are they coming from next? The little sort of fire things are very useful for finding enemies. And yeah, you can already see from like the one enemy that we got on the first wave of the first day. This is the third day. And how many enemies are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them in this one wave. There were a total of 7 on the first day. So this game really ramps up quickly. And I'm going to need to play a lot better than I currently am to defeat all these guys. Thankfully, we've now got at least a couple of our good old support towers to help us. We've got an aircraft, we've got a turret. We are doing good. And is that... Where's it? Oh, there he goes. Okay. So I think with the third day, I think I will actually end it here, because things are starting to ramp up. We've got our foundations together, we've got a little aircraft, we've got a turret, we've got 96% control of the planet, so we are doing great. But, yeah, it'll get a lot more difficult from here. And you can see here, we'll begin the next video with our first air raids. And the air raids are insanely fun, I really do love them. But, we can actually buy some more upgrades before we go. This here is a great upgrade. regeneration on our main cannon. Yes, sir. Along with that, I think even more damage on our plane. We want that thing to just destroy. But, yeah, like I said, we've done very, very good things this episode. We've almost got 100% control of the planet, even though that's not how you beat the game. But, yeah, for some reason there's a lot of explosions that seem to be appearing on more than 4% of the still enemy-occupied planet. Anyway, we've done all that I think we've wanted to do today. I think that is going to be it. I always drag on these outros for way too long, so I'm just going to end it right here. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that. Have a good day, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!